guys, another product that we're partnered with is called Live Switch. So right now I'm sending a request for content, a video request for content out to the guys. I want the inventory of the tools out of both trucks. Fixing to send it, let's see what the other side is. So Bill, with his tempered glass crack, got this notification, send me a video of the inventory of the tools. Now click that link.
That tempered glass has kept the whole phone safe.
Okay, record a new video. Just got access, yep, to your camera, and just hold to record. And just walk around and get all the tools that's throughout here. Yep.
At least 10 seconds long.
Yep. So we did it with both Bill and Gage are both out there going through their trucks right now. So I sent them a video, you saw the link, they clicked it, they gave me videos. It pulls right up in my inventory file. So this is how I'm gonna be keeping tools on the truck. A little bit more inventoried. So they showed us everything just like that, right? And you're like, "Sai, well that's cool. I can just separate them and count, right?" Well, this is cool. I just went down here to Lucky, my little AI helper, said create a moving inventory. It says moving because they do help a lot of moving companies. But basically took 5-10, I'd say 5 minutes or so, and then Lucky created a report for me, create a moving report. And then this is what it tells me, guys. It picks up everything that was out there. Yes, it doesn't say Milwaukee or DeWalt, but it does tell me what is out there. It gives me a good brief description. The funniest one of all is right down here. Work boot, single, worn. I loved that. Now I'm creating an email to the team, sending it off, saying, "Hey, look, Live Switch created this from just a video, and the guys took 10 seconds, and we have a full inventory." Boom. Morning. We just got over here to Oklahoma to the crew that's working over here. I think you're gonna have to put your belt on, filler. If not, it's just gonna beep, beep, beep. Came over here. I'm getting put to work. Got the dump trailer on, 3/4 ton. Gonna haul off some dirt for Mr. Rusty over here in Oklahoma. Their cleanup looks good. And we're gonna do a little haul off. But I was just on the phone on my way over here. I've had several phone calls.
It used to cost about $10,000 just to even open one up legally.
I bet it costs 20, 25 grand now.
I don't know, but and if you just go out there and start digging, they're gonna catch you sooner or later.
Oh yeah.
They can see you from the air.
Yeah. That dude's been in the dirt game 50 years locally. He just told me he couldn't win a job. Win a job. There's a video coming about why we're hopping out of the earthwork game. I don't know if I've publicly said that on the channel quite yet, but we are got a full video coming as to why. But just a little hint, a 50-year contractor who has the pits, who has the machines paid off, who has the dump trucks, who has it all, can't win a job right now, and said he hadn't won a job all year long. It's insanity. So we're gonna keep being pipe guys. Let's just put it like that. Even the big dogs are feeling it. And so don't get down on yourself. You're not laying in a bunch of work. Just be working on something else systematically, procedurally, so that when that work does hit, you can be prepared and rock and roll with it. Because it's coming. Next year, 26, 27 is going to be good. In my honest opinion, I believe 26 is going to be a lot better than 25. I know that for a fact, but I just don't know how good. But I do believe that 27 is going to be a home run year for a lot of folks. But to hear a respected 50-year veteran of his own company, 5 decades in the dirt game, talking about all the things I've been talking about to you guys and all the things that he's dealing with, it's astonishing. And I was like, I bet it was right in there.
We already hauled 3 loads out of there. They're probably with your truck a load and a half.
Over on the other end?
No, right there by the 305.
Okay, yeah, we'll go pick it up real quick.
But we're dumping it. We're not going across the street. We're going right by the...
Oh, you can hop in and show me. And then you can run the trailer. I'll just drive the truck.
And it's got, I just don't know how many dumps we got.
Rusty, don't worry too much. There's no marks.
The only thing I worry about.
I'm not worried.
No, man.
When there's no marks.
The only thing I worry about with no marks is if we hit something, because a lot of these people work from home.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't understand that they did not mark it.
That's right.
All they see is we hit their line.
That's right.
That's the only thing I worry about.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, good. We'll backfill this and then I'll go around the corner. I haven't even ran that machine. I can load myself if you want, or you can load me. I don't care.
I mean, we got 2 machines and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys here.
Will's been on a machine. Go check out that video if you haven't seen it. Yeah.
There you go. Zoom out.
He got on the fully auto 320 at the Caterpillar dealer.
Oh, it was not.
Yeah, like a 210.
It was like a 210.
Yeah. It's got the autos. So we put a bunch of stuff in it and he couldn't screw it up. Guys, we are wrapping this dude up. There's my phone. Back out here, you see them. Toby's cutting some storm drain right now. Nate's taking a couple shots. You got Mr. Spencer on the loader. He was hacking and beavering just a minute ago. He probably should go to the house before he gets flu in the dang. I had to dig up some storm drain. This is your storm drain that's gonna run off from your road. Any type of drainage that hits the road is gonna hit a curb inlet. It's gonna flow down into the ground into this pipe. That flows all the way back out to that large pond you see from the drone shots. They're having to dig this up. We didn't have the sewer on this particular contract, so we had to wait for the other subcontractor to run the sewer. They have finally gotten out of our way. We've got 3 or 4 sticks, basically got to take it to just the other side of that machine. Storm drain will be complete. Then we can lay our services back in. We're gonna get this water tested. Looks like a subcontractor hit our hydrant while it was out there, and they're working on getting it back ready for concrete to pour for a thrust block. I've really enjoyed this subdivision, just scope of work compared to, you guys have seen the progression over time. You know, we started off in the resi days doing absolute mini-X and skid steer, anything that we could possibly find, from burying a horse, which I know is a funny joke in the excavation world, all the way to plumbers, electricians, and fought and tooth and clawed to get where we're at. But man, we've done a lot of commercial work, a lot of restaurants, a lot of stuff directly in town. This has been so much fun, getting out into an 80-acre field, letting the boys cut loose. They got a little existing utilities up there, little existing utilities up by the existing roads, but we're working out in a field. They are the existing utilities. So you're gonna see lots of these coming, and I'm excited for Will to get a new drone to give you guys some even more sick, silly drone shots. He's on me, it's coming. I'm pretty excited about it. Guys, I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been pouring over onto us. 30K subs. Make sure you're liking the video, it helps so much. There's a little hype button down below, just by the comments. Hit that hype button, it's totally free. It helps the channel, helps the algorithm, if you don't mind. Last but not least, thanks to our members, and thank you guys for just following along our crazy excavation story. We're gonna be getting off into a lot more of the early days. You're gonna hear me mentioning it a lot more to bring perspective to how we got here in almost 2026. At the end of the day too? Okay,
yep,
cool.
I have fencing in the back of the truck along with T-posts, fill, anything. That
This isn't that thick, Bill.
Is it not?
No, it really isn't. If I was y'all, I would make sure that's killed.
Out.
I would pop this hydrant ear,
open.
turn that thing open, make sure that thing is off, put your ear to it if it is. Be careful with it because you're still connected to that valve. If something gets twisted up there, you're gonna have yourself a day up there.
It's plastic.
Okay, got a little bit of flex to it. But what I'm saying is,
I was afraid of it.
I think you dig yourself a little bit of working space right in here, Bill, and cut And that way we can deal with that, and let's get a plastic or a plug on that. Do we have a plug in that truck? There's a ton of them at the shop, but I'd like to get a plug in there, make sure nothing can get in there, because that's public water right on the other side, right?
Right.
So.
Well, I mean, we're taking this out. We've got our anchor and our hydrant over here. We're gonna hook everything up, throw it right in.
Okay, okay.
Tomorrow.
I'm sorry. So you're cutting this out, putting hydrant right directly on that valve.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
So it ain't gonna have to be stocked
The
up.
curb's going through that hydrant and radiuses, and then going. So we'll be like behind the curb.
Yep, it's moving into the green space.
Okay.
It'll be like right where Dustin's standing, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Literally, you're gonna need.
So
You
we're
were.
just getting rid of this whole item.
Yes.
I believe.
Literally, I'd cut it out right here, and I bet she'll shimmy. I literally think she'll shimmy this way. If I was you, well, it don't matter. You got a hydrant hanger in that truck, I'm almost positive.
I do.
Stick it on the ears and kind of shimmy it this way after you get it. I get a good cut chunk, you know what I mean?
I told him cut like 8 inches out.
Yeah. So that way you're swinging, you don't get into that pipe. And I think she'll shimmy right out of there, especially if you absolutely had to, you could set up there, take that next panel over, take this back a little bit, see how bad this is, and shimmy it that way.
So the next plan on it as well, with him just shutting it down, chances are, we'll block off and sit with the truck right here for a second. We're gonna pull that 1 ton up over here, hook that 2-inch electric up, and that way whenever we open up this pipe, it doesn't fill the ditch with all the excess water.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd put you a little bit of.
Just to give us a little bit more of a drier
I think you'll have you a nice little dug hole right here, to be honest with you. You get it dug right. You are going to deal with a little bit of water, maybe dig it a little deeper, and then throw a little bit of gravel. Don't waste too much, but a little bit of gravel is something to walk and work on. Cut. Did Zeus share production notes on Builder's Trend on this job? It should tell you how much gravel you got in it. Call yourself in a couple loads of gravel. I would assume you've got a load of gravel at least in this thing. If not, we will get them on there on Builder's Trend where y'all can view it. Okay, cool. I brought you a saw. No, it's a big saw. God bless. It's already got a new blade on it too.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, you don't even got to change it. I brought you some oil or fuel with oil in it. For $13,000. And then we spent maybe 10 grand putting a bed on it, customed it all out. This was in probably 2018. And now to do that, it's probably cost you 100 grand.
Hell, I got one of them.
Dude, that truck made more money than any freaking tri-axle, 10-wheeler, quad axle I'd ever had. For sure.
Single axle, no, dual axle, split rear end, international, with an inline 6. I don't know what kind of motor it is. International, it's green. It's green, I think.
This thing had a freaking 10-speed in it.
But that one does too. It's a 5, but it's split
5 and
axle,
4.
Split axle, yeah. Dump truck too. It has a dump bed, but it's got the fucking kill you wheels on it.
Hell yeah, old Bud wheels.
Yeah, Dad never fucking. He was scared shitless to take them off, dude. I wouldn't touch them. Yeah. Not after Builder back, because he told me don't fucking get around them.
Oh.
His dad and him both told me you don't ever. He
Dick
said
with
you don't
them.
know what you're doing. You can take a car tire off. He said you don't ever get around those. He said the last thing you ever do.
Okay.
Okay.